Hi everyone, this is Lemon here, and before we start the 1951 season of the Daniel Kayser story, let's play whatever, of Formula 1 Challenge VB, I want to address something, which is the rather inconsistent uploading. It's been a very long time since 1950 Part 4 ended, and I feel like I just want to clear some things just to make it a bit more understanding. Oh, I just tapped the mic there. Just want to clear some things up and just get, for the viewers, whoever come across this video and watch it, get an understanding. Basically, while recording, I had fun, and then now and then I felt just exhausted. Like, it's been like that for the past few years for me. Very exhausted. I just feel like I can't do crap, and I felt crap. Hence why the uploads for the whole season was, for the 1950 season, was rather inconsistent. So I managed to get through the seasons, and I haven't recorded the 51 season yet. I will do after this intro. But the whole purpose of this intro is for me to tell you that basically I felt really exhausted, no motivation, anything like that. So if I was to push myself and force myself to like continue making the videos while I knock the camera again, to continue make those videos while in that state, it wouldn't have as much enthusiasm to it. Not that I'm saying they're good anyways, but you know, it's better when the person who's making the videos is much more into it, much more into the whole, just motivated in general. So yeah, that's why. So consistency is not going to be a strong point, but the videos will still happen. Okay? Okay. Time for part 1 of the 1951 season. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Formula 1 Challenge VB. I am Lemonant, and we are here for a brand new season. 1951 is upon us, and during the 1950 season, the inaugural season of Formula 1, Daniel Kayser, in an era, defied the odds and beat the Alphas to win the World Championship at the Italian Grand Prix. And there was debate on who is he going to drive for, because Eva pulled out, he's now a free agent. Surely every team must want the World Champion. Well, there's been a few discussions. Alfa Romeo, not too fond of Kayser after the whole punting Farina shtick in Silverstone, humiliating Farina at the Italian Grand Prix and take the championship. So, you know, I'd say that Alfa is definitely a no-go, but Simca Godini kinda had a sniff and may have offered a contract. Maserati may have offered a contract, and hey, apparently a certain prancing horse offered Kayser a contract. But let's delve into a role-player backstory for Daniel Kayser here. So basically, a viewer of the series, I'm pretty sure he's a subscriber because he's commented on a few of their videos, but I'll get up one moment. Yeah, I was looking at my phone the whole time during this part. Ain't a professional. Sorry. Continue to enjoy the video. Okay, so a subscriber viewer, I'm pretty sure he's hyped, called Keen. I know it's Irish, but I think it's Keen. Sorry if I butchered that name. Mr. Byrne himself broke the news on the 10th of December 1950. Who is Daniel Kayser driving for 951? This was by Autosport magazine, of course. Well, after their championship winning season in 1950, Eva have made the surprising move to pull from F1, citing lack of funds, and running the cost of an F1 team is rising. Kayser is getting contracts from Ferrari, Scuderia Ferrari, Simca Godini, Kayser is expecting to move to the Scuderia after reportedly offering 4 times the amount of Simca. More news to follow. As an insider for Mr. Kayser, myself, obviously, because I am the spokesperson for the character, I can confirm that the world champion has agreed a 2-year deal with an optional 1-year extension. Mr. Kayser has stated that he won't be joining Alpha as he believes there's bad blood between him and Alpha. And understandable. Due to the fact he thinks that Alpha believes he costed Fangio solid points at Silverstone, which we've already said, humiliated Alpha in the home backyard at Monza, which we've already said. The last thing Mr. Kayser has told me is that for the 1951 season, his new team have got a solid car and that Alpha isn't the only team in town with a competitive red car. Wink, wink. And then Keen Burns broke the news not long after. Daniel Kayser has publicly announced he is moving to Ferrari for the 1951 season. He is on a 2-year contract and with a nifty little sign-on bonus of, let's say, £50,000, which for 1956, that's a lot of money. The Ferrari team boss will be expecting Mr. Kayser to win the World Championship again in the first season. So anything else is unacceptable these days because Enzo was a very, very passionate winner. So there's no pressure for Mr. Kayser. So Mr. Kayser, the spokesperson, myself, has commented. Mr. Kayser did comment. I'm speaking for Mr. Kayser, obviously, because I'm repeating myself a lot. Has commented in regards to his expectations. He stated, "No pressure, just Enzo being Enzo. The man likes to win, and so do I. If I was able to win the championship in an era, then I can lap every car at every race in a Ferrari." Passionate words for a passionate man. So it looks like world champion Daniel Kayser is going to revel in the pressure as the 1951 season opener at Bremgarten approaches. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to F1 Challenge VB. Mr. Kayser is going to be racing for Ferrari at Bremgarten. Right, welcome to the first round at Bremgarten. As you can see here, Mr. Kayser is in his Ferrari all parked up, raring to go for the qualifying of the very first round of the 1951 season, and he's driving a Ferrari. He's expected to get good results. Now, hopefully the game doesn't do what it did last season, where you simulate the rest of the session and drivers were like 10 minutes a lap, which obviously is, well, they're not on the Nord Schleife, so there's no way they would take that long unless they had a mechanical failure. But in that case, Anyhow, I want to point out one thing. A couple of things, actually. First off, the lighting is terrible, I know. So my face is a bit dark and whatever. Secondly, I do not care about the Constructor's title. The Constructor's title is irrelevant to me up until the 1958 season comes around. So, because that's when the Constructor's title was pretty much, well, was first introduced, which was won by Von Wall. So, I will take note of that then. But for now, it's all drivers. Team Constructor's points doesn't matter. Yeah, hopefully it goes all well. I've set the difficulty to 95%. Because I should be driving a much faster car, so it'll be a lot more competitive, so I've increased the difficulty. Hopefully it's a lot more balanced. And yeah, because the thing is, some seasons fluctuate. I find them easier than others. Anyhow, the flying lap. Enter the final corner, and about to start the flying lap, the first flying lap of the 1951 season. Daniel Kayser has been saying the car has been rather comfortable, and that he's looking forward to performing in the Ferrari. Last season, at this very track, he did have a bit of bad luck. He had a bit of bad luck, and he smashed his suspension and cost him to retire, which did hamper his championship hopes, but obviously in the end he did win it. So he's trying to redeem himself on this track this season to try and not only get pole position, but to win the race and show that he's capable of winning on any track that's given to him. So far so good, it's very smooth, may not be the best speed, but it is smooth, and that's what matters. Because it's very dangerous, it's easy to go off track, it's easy to make mistakes, so no mistakes is better than some mistakes. Okay. Let go, there we go, shift to 4th, up into 5th, as we fly up. Daniel Kayser, flying through the forest. Can he make a great first impression to Enzo Ferrari? He's doing a fantastic job here. Well, I say a fantastic job. It might be a fantastic job. Probably isn't. But he's flying. But he's driving. He's losing speed. A little bit there. Going uphill, he loses a lot of speed. He's only hitting. He's hitting a short, not a good speed here. But you're looking at the current qualifying time of Kayser. Kayser is currently on pole, and that's not a good lap time, I think. But at the same time, Kayser is creeping up to it, so hopefully he doesn't get hammered. Oh, on two wheels, almost hit some spectators there, and Daniel Kayser is flying now. And will Daniel Kayser finish anywhere respectable in the first flying lap of this qualifying session? He gets a 2:25.4. I'd say that is rather okay. It might be okay, it might be okay, it might not be. Depends on where the others do. So as you can see now, the usual thing is one flying lap and skip the rest of the qualifying, because we are not waiting a full hour of qualifying. So we are on pole position. Johnny Kayser is second. Who's Johnny Kayser? It's done that thing again where, like, it's great we're on pole position, but it's done that thing again where we're like 20 seconds faster in qualifying after simming it. But, you know, anywho, let's just say it rained. Let's just say it rained and everyone else was slower and we got our lap times in earlier. Just use that as logic. That makes sense. Okay, so going up into the first round, Daniel Kayser is on pole. He's won 4 races last season. He got 2 pole positions last season, so he's got his 3rd ever pole position right now, which is great. And yeah, he's very, very eager to go onto the race. Okay, the race is about to start. Go, and we've got a relatively bad start, but we are get up thanks to Johnny Kayser's slow start. It did help us maintain second place, but Farina is on the charge and Fangio is pulling away. This is going to be a one tough battle for Daniel Kayser. He's gonna, Fangio spun out and has smashed and is oh my god, let's look at the replays of what's happened right there. Let's change driver. How do we change driver? Oh well, so as we see here, Fangio goes wide and smashes into the wall, with Nina Farina smashes into the wall and spinning out, and then another Alpha spins out, so Kayser is back up into second position. So that is a fantastic start for Daniel Kayser. Like, his main rivals have all spun out, and now Kayser is on the charge and is pulling away from Johnny Kayser, who hopefully is going to hold back any competition, thus allowing Daniel Kayser to pull away. And Daniel Kayser's teammate Alberto Ascari is now into second position. So this could be a fantastic start to the season for the Ferrari outfit. So now we're charging into the forest. Daniel Kayser is slowly losing. He's maintaining a 7-second lead over Piero Taruffi. I think I pronounced his name correctly. But we're flying through the forest. Slight tap into the wall. I wasn't paying much attention there. Sorry, Mr. Kayser. But the car's perfectly fine. And Kayser has got a good lead. Now, the main question is, does he have enough fuel to make it to the end? Maybe. He might have enough fuel to make it to the end. Hopefully he does. I think he should do. He should do. Because it's on 5, so he's lost 5. Let's just say liters, 5 liters. In a lap, and there's 3 laps, so he'll have 5 liters left to spare. So I'd say he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Daniel Kayser will be fine. So now he's now pulling away on Piero Taruffi. Froilan Gonzalez is out, and there's going to be a few times this race, which will be good for Daniel Kayser. So, if you look at the likes of Fangio and Farina, they've still got a great car. In fact, Fangio may have won this race, but they've all spun out in the first corner, and, well, Kayser is in the lead, and now Fagioli is in second place. I wonder what's happening. So, okay, so we know the Alphas has got solid pace, but the fact they're out will help Daniel Kayser during the season, because this result will push him up, and Senesi is in second place. I feel like a lot of drivers are retiring. I think that. Quick pause here. I do want to show crashes more often, because I saw someone comment saying, asking if I'll be able to show crashes and such, which I do want to. However, one mistake, I forgot to change the record, like the hotkey for on OBS, which is the recording, start and go, start and stop, whatever, stop, record and whatever. So I set that to plus, which I'm pretty sure is the button you press to change drivers on the replayer. So if I press that, it'll stop and go on the recording. So after this race, I'll change that, and then the future races forward after this race should feature more crashes. Anyways, back to the race. So Mr. Kayser is flying through the forest. Absolutely elegant driving from the Luxembourger driver. Luxembourger? Yeah, Luxembourg. Oh, I thought I was going to crash there. So we're doing a nice, wonderful job. First place. Senesi, we've got a comfortable lead as well. I don't think this lead will be as comfortable if the Alphas were still running. Bear in mind, I did increase the difficulty to 95. So, I'm not that good of a driver. So, if I enter a position where I try to push it further, I might end up making myself look very bad. Because, you know, it's not fun when you're dead last. Just look at the Williams team. They're not fun to look at now. Anywho, we're going to start the final lap with Daniel Kayser, plenty of fuel in the tank, and Mr. Kayser is just elegantly flying, and we are entering this corner, where he did have his accident the previous year, which smashed the suspension, and he kept going for a little longer until he realised he can't really finish the race. But he's through cleanly, it's all good. The Ferrari is flying, and Enzo will definitely be a happy chap. So we are entering the forest again for the final time, and Louis Chiron is in second place now. Which, look, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of retirements. We cross the line and they'll be like, oh yeah, you and Louis Chiron, first and second. Everyone else, done. They have retired. Their cars failed. And then, yeah. But, you know, we are... Yeah, that particular corner, it gives me a bit of a jump. Making me think, oh no, I'm going to crash here. But no, Daniel Kayser is a true warrior in the car. So elegant, man. So elegant. The prancing horse is prancing through the forest. Into the final corner. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Look at this dwarven form. Daniel Kayser. Daniel Kayser is flying onto the final straight and onto the cobblestone, onto the main road, and crosses the line in first place. What a win for Daniel Kayser. Third pole position of all time. Third pole position at the start of the race, third ever, and his 5th overall win. Fantastic work from Mr. Kayser, and let's see the results. So, I wasn't wrong. Well, sort of wrong. When I said, oh yeah, me and Shivan is going to be the only finishers. No, we legit were this. Us and Tulo. Let's call him Tulo. Tulo, Shivan, and Kayser. 1, 2, and 3rd, 2, and 3. Doesn't make sense. I'm not that good. Make it sense. But as you can see, there was retirements from yeah, they both crashed, and I'm guessing that caused a bit of a pile-up because they're all 0, all on the same lap. And there's a Scarvy did retire. Damn, I was the only Ferrari to get the job done. Kayser, Mr. Reliable, Mr. Great. Anyways, so Bremgarten is off the 1951 season, and now we are on to second round. I do not make sense. I do not make sense. Anyhow, right, so Mr. Kayser did win, followed by Louis Chiron in 2nd, Tulo in 3rd, Yves Cabantois, I think I can pronounce that correctly, 4th, Sanesi 5th, and Villavezzi in 6th. Got the first round out of the way. I think it all went well. Too good for us. Second round will be the Indianapolis 500. Mr. Kayser did win the previous year. Some say he's going to get back-to-back Indy 500 titles. I'm just saying, he's a good driver. So, this is the end of part 1, and I'll be trying to upload more consistently. And this is the first episode with face cam. And the lighting isn't the best, so it'll do for now. But overall, I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy to just drive again. Feel much more energized, feel much more into it now, and yeah, if you enjoyed it, that's amazing. If not, leave there any helpful criticism. Nonetheless, hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye.